Jayde. How you feeling? You feeling good? You recovered well?
Jemma, you attacked me with a knife.
Yeah, you look great. You look
I've been
fine.
in the hospital for I had to take time off work.
And don't you look spectacular now with
I have
all
to
your
wear
bandages?
scarves. It's 40 degrees outside. I have to cover my neck now.
Welcome back. Sorry.
Feedback error.
Do you want to do your sponsor?
Yeah. Oh, I like this run-up you're taking.
Welcome to Feedback Error. Brought to you by
Underwear. It's under there.
Underwear?
Under there.
Oh, under there.
Underwear.
Underwear. I was unaware. It turned
Okay.
into Dr. Seuss.
That really did,
Yeah.
rapidly.
Sorry.
I feel like you prepared that. Can we do an entire podcast in rhymes?
In the next episode, do you want to... We can both do a rap.
Okay.
Okay. But we have to think of... It has to be on a theme.
Okay.
And the feedback error, feedback people that follow this, who are our peeps? What do we call them?
Ooh, good question. I don't think we've named them. We know their actual names.
Yeah.
There's so few of them.
Let's
So
call
we
them-
just call them, Mick and Taylor.
Yeah. Or we usually say, these guys, you know who you are.
Aryans?
Aryans? Like the race.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
Why did you say
feedback
Aryans?
Aryans.
I was like, Jayde,
You know
this
what?
got so...
I'm not allowed to name the listeners.
No, you're not. Let's call them,
Foodies. Because it's feedback.
can we call them, we're Major Tom? And then...
I'm sorry, we're what?
You know Major Tom?
No.
He's just a bigger version of Small Tom.
He's Top Thumb's big brother.
No, Major Tom. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the...
Why is that familiar?
It's in a lot of movies.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you watched watched Mr. Deeds? With Adam Sandler?
Yeah, I think so.
It's in that. They sing it on the plane. That's how I know it, because I sing it every time.
Is it a
comes on.
song or is it from a
It's a
cartoon
song.
or something?
It's an actual song. Yeah. I think. Oh, well, I'll Google it later. But the point I was trying to say is that if we're Major Tom, they can be ground control. So, if we're feedback error, they can be ground control.
Alright.
So, our audience can be ground control.
Okay. We're still calling them a collective, though.
Oh, okay.
They can't say to someone oh yeah, I'm a ground control.
No, they can't tell. They can't name themselves ground control. We call them that.
What do they call themselves? Just Mick and Taylor?
Whatever yeah. But, what did I actually want from this?
I have completely forgotten. I have no idea.
Okay, we're going to make a rap.
Okay, yeah.
And there's going to be a theme.
Okay.
And we'll get ground control to call in and give us the theme.
I've done a 180 on ground control. I love it now.
Yes.
I think that's great.
Yeah, it's just because I said it with confidence.
Yeah,
this
you
time.
did. I felt the confidence.
Thank you.
Ground control are going to let us know what we're going to rap about.
Because here's the thing is ground control tells the astronauts what to do. And we are astronauts.
Why are we astronauts
'Cause
now?
we're
I thought we were using
stars.
the radio.
Because we're stars, Jayde.
Okay. All right.
We're out there.
I don't even have time to
I'm trying to...
explain all the ways that this is incorrect.
Okay. But they're going to give us a theme.
Okay.
And then we're going to rap about the theme on the next episode.
I like that idea. Is it the same theme or can they recommend a different one for both of us?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Either. If they can come up with two,
Okay.
one, and assign one to each of us that they think is really good for us to rap about, we'll do that. But if they just want to throw out one theme for both of us to try and rap the same.
All right. Ground
Okay.
control, let us know. Let us... I love this. I want to talk to ground control all the time now.
You have to post it to us.
We're going to go open a PO box because I don't want people to know where I live.
Yeah, no, that's
Unless
not good.
they want to be in the studio audience. That office is still open. You can come anytime.
Oh, yeah. You come into the house. That's so weird because you're like, I don't want to go anywhere near anyone. They have to post it. But come sit on my stairs.
Yeah, I mean...
Hang out and chat.
They have to be confined to the stairs, though. They can't just...
You're a very specific
wander
breed
around the house.
of introvert, aren't you?
I am. Thank you for noticing.
I've noticed that, like, you display so many introverted tendencies.
Yes.
But you've got really, like, aggressive ways to go about it, because usually introverts are really passive-aggressive, but you're aggressively...
I am aggressive. You are correct.
You're just aggressive. Aggressively introverted. and I imagine you do well in a zombie apocalypse.
I think you're right, yeah.
Because you just stand on the top of the building and go away with a shotgun. Aggressively introverted.
That's a good term. I like that. Aggressive introvert.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
I actively let people know I don't want to hang out. Sometimes I ask them what they're doing just so it hurts their feelings when they're like, hey, do you want to come? I'm like, nah.
Every time I come in your house, I have to, like, force my way through a different, like, window. You're like, Jemma, I don't want to record today. I'm recording.
I barricaded 4 so far.
Yeah, where am I coming out of next?
You got to figure out, like, you got to somehow get a key to my garage.
Yeah,
so you can
oh, by the way, your front door works.
It does work, yeah. It stopped working for about a week.
Yeah, I saw. I laughed because the day before you posted that image of your key in the handle, you were saying, it's very hard to get in my door. And then I saw that picture and I was like, wow, this is going to be very hard to get in that door.
There were like 3 or 4 days where I could not lock or unlock my door. So I just like left it locked because I couldn't open it. And I was going in and out through my garage.
How did you get the key out of the door?
Pliers.
Oh.
Actually, I called my dad when my key got stuck in the door and I broke it off because I assumed I would have to break the garage window and crawl in through the broken glass to get inside to, like, open it. And that was just how I would get inside. And I wouldn't use my front door anymore. I thought I'd just use the garage.
Yeah, because that's the rational way to do it.
So I called my dad to tell him about my plan and he was like, hold on.
Don't break any windows.
And it was like 9 o'clock on a Friday night or something. And he came over with a pair of pliers and just, like, pulled the remainder of the key out of the door. And I was like, huh.
That's how you do that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask him if he melted plastic, pushed it in, and then pulled out the key. Because I've seen people do that.
Pliers seems easier, but that definitely seems more theatrical. I'm a lot more into that.
It's very MacGyver-y.
I would have liked to try that.
I don't think it would work.
How would you stop the plastic dripping everywhere?
I'm not a scientist, Jade.
Okay, all right. No further questions.
I'm an ideas man.
Yeah, now I'm just, anytime someone has a key stuck in the door, I'm going to recommend melting plastic, waiting for it to cool and then pulling it out.
If you say anything with enough confidence, people will try it.
Yeah.
And what's weird is Chris Martin. I was at Marquee and Chris Martin locked us out of Marquee.
How?
Somehow. We were all outside. I just got my pizza.
For anyone listening, Chris does not own Marquee. He is not a manager or a worker there.
By the way, there's no way that he should have been able to lock Marquee. But what happened was he came out of the bar with his little number on the little stand.
Yeah.
And he had just ordered a pizza. And he closed the door because comedy was happening inside and we were being a little bit loud. And I'm sitting there with my pizza, eating my pizza, and he went to go back inside. He's like, my pizza's taken a while, and the door was locked.
Do you think maybe the bar staff found you all very annoying and they were like, now's our chance?
That is a possibility.
Maybe they've seen your comedy before and they were like, not tonight.
Not tonight. Well, what happened after that was I got his number.
Okay.
The top of it, there was like a plastic card looking thing.
Okay.
And I got the plastic card off of it. And I put it into the door and started jiggling it around, and everyone was just watching me in amazement. Nothing happened. I turned around and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And they were all just like, oh.
You've just seen a few movies where someone like puts a credit card in a door and it opens, and you're like, well, plastic's kind of the same, like a little food number.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And what's weird was I was surprised at how confidently I went over there and took his thing off of him.
To be fair, what did anyone else try?
Yeah, no,
they didn't try anything.
They didn't try that. I tried
You were
something.
taking action.
Yeah. I immediately left after that because I was so embarrassed to work. Because I think in my mind I was also like, I know how doors work.
Yeah. See, I'm really confident that I could pick a lock if I needed to.
Yeah.
It's based on nothing.
Yeah.
I think I could crack a safe if I needed to.
You're stepping it a little bit far now.
No, I think that's just numbers. That's just math.
Oh,
could.
you mean just decoding it?
Yeah, I could work that out. Well, I don't know. I've seen someone like put an ear up to the safe and like turn the thing, and I feel like there'd be a little click when it got to the right number, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, I see.
So yeah, I think I could crack a safe.
My theory is I go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah.
And if that doesn't work, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Oh, what do you do next if that doesn't
And I
work?
go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
And it hasn't opened at this point yet.
Yes.
What do you do next?
Then I go 1, 2, 3, 3, 5.
I didn't see that coming.
You know what I just realised? I don't know what I'm saying. In my mind, there was a number sequence I was doing, but I actually halfway
I feel like there was for the first 3 and then the theme kind of fell apart. I think there were more numbers at the end.
I think the problem was you started asking questions. That's when I lose
You
my
crumbled
confidence.
immediately.
Yeah, because when I went to put the card in the door, Chris went, "What are you doing?" And I went, "I don't know." And that's when it all falls apart.
That's when the confidence fails, is when someone...
Questions.
Yeah. One question is all it takes.
You want a comedian to fall apart in front of you? Ask a question. Ask them a question.
There's a reason we're on stage not taking questions.
Yeah, there's a reason why we ask you questions. That's where the power lies in asking the questions. Do not ask us questions.
I don't know much. I do know. I had a really good idea this week.
What sort of idea did you have?
So,
You know.
Can we do the whole pod like this?
No, because as soon as you add another word,
I feel like I had a
forget what
hype
it said.
man for a minute there. Like, that was cool. Okay, so
Yes.
ladies have certain needs at the doctor's. They have special appointments they have to go to, like, once, twice a year.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Why don't
We've got to
doctors...
get our hooves replaced.
Yes, exactly. We have to get our whiskers dekittened.
Yes.
But-
Doctor's appointments.
Okay, this is like one of the most put off doctor's appointments that exist, I think. Like, a lot of women don't get them as much as they need to. So why don't doctors do ladies' nights where, like, once, twice a year they could do them, and they have, like, all female staff, and they have, like, something fun on TV, and they serve cocktails or mocktails, and everyone goes and gets all their tests and their appointments done on the same night, and it's fun.
Yeah,
why
and
don't
they're all
do
set
that?
up exactly for the exact same thing because that's what we're all coming in for. That's actually a good idea.
I think that's a really good idea. Someone should do that.
Someone should do... That's an actual someone should do that. I would
Yeah, I
love
know.
a ladies' night doctor as well.
Yeah, I would miss way less of my appointments if I was going with my friends, and it was going to be like...
And it was like an event.
Yeah, it was like a thing.
I want it to be attached to a bar. That's probably not hygienic.
Yeah, I thought with the cocktails, they probably can't do that, but maybe they could do mocktails, or it could be like BYO.
Oh, they can...
Or-
they'll have... What we'll have is we'll have the doctors.
Yeah.
And they're doing ladies' night. It's attached to the bar. So it's
Okay.
like mocktails and stuff.
Yep.
And then it's attached to a tattoo parlour.
Okay.
So you can go through,
Yeah.
and on the way out, you get a tattoo for the next time you need to get that appointment
That's a good idea.
as a reminder.
Yeah.
Because it can often be years.
Unlike your arm or your leg, so there's room to write under it next time. They can just
Yes.
cross out the first date, tattoo the second one.
yeah.
And there'll be a really hot nurse right at the end that just tells you you're pretty and to have a good night.
Oh, that's really nice. I want a hot nurse on the way out of my house.
Me too.
Yeah, I wonder if you could just hire people to be like...
Do we know any hot nurses? I kind of just want one
I
around.
know nurses, and when they're dressed as nurses, they're not hot, unfortunately. They're dressed
Yeah.
for the job, but the sexy nurse costumes, then those people aren't nurses, but they look sexy like nurses.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's what
We want an
I want
unqualified
around.
nurse to
Yeah.
tell us we're pretty.
I mean, I think even an unqualified nurse could still check the weird mole on my shoulder for
Well,
irregularities.
she can't really do much about it, but she can check
Like,
it.
let me know if it's changed.
Just do a once over. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Cheeto.
I think I'm describing something else, actually. Something, I think, I'm going to get one tonight. Why not?
Wait, what are we getting? Wait, there's so many things we've listed. Are you getting
I'm getting my mole
a
checked.
doctor? Oh, yeah, we have a doctor's appointment, a mocktail, a tattoo or a nurse telling
Why are you
you're
putting
pretty.
limits on me, Jemma? Why can't I do all of this tonight?
Go ahead. You do what you need to do. It just sounds like a very busy day.
It is a busy day. We're going to have to wrap this up real soon. Nah, you know what? We got time. It's fine.
Make a day of it. I would love a day where I get all my things done that I always put off. Like, it's the put-off day. This is the last day of the put-off day. So you have to get your doctor's appointments done. You have to get your car checked and changed and all that sort of stuff.
You got to get a new license photo taken because yours is like 6 years old.
Exactly. You've got to renew that thing at your work that is out of date. And you've got to you've just got to do all the things that you always put off. There's the one day where it's like, last day to do this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you do it.
And there should be, you know, when you go to theme parks and you get like a fast pass so you can skip to the head of a queue.
Yeah.
They should have things like that at like the Department of Motor Registration.
Oh.
Or, you know, you should be able to buy a fast pass so you can have this one day and go to all these places and be first in line and leave straight away.
That is such a... You're like, oh, this is my one day where I'm getting everything done card.
Yeah.
And I get to skip the line.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Someone should do that.
Someone should do that. The government should have that.
Why isn't that already a thing? Do we have to do everything around here?
Why are we coming up with all these ideas? We're doing everyone's job for them. Ugh. I'm so sick of being an innovator, Jayde.
It's exhausting. It's
exhausting.
I'm going to write to some doctors about ladies' night, though.
Can you?
Yeah.
Do they respond?
Maybe they will.
I haven't written an actual letter to anyone, now that I think about it.
I'll write an email.
Yeah, that's
They
better.
might read that.
Yeah, doctors read emails.
If I can find their number, I'll just text them.
Do doctors emails?
There's some doctors on Tinder. I'll just...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, new plan. I'll just match the doctors on Tinder and I'll send them a Tinder message, be like, hey, I've got this idea.
I love how many times you go, okay, new plan. I'm just going to go on Tinder. Jayde.
A lot of my plans end on Tinder.
That's how it ends. It always is. It's like you bring up these topics to just go, new plan. I'm going to go on Tinder every single time.
Yeah, Tinder is better than LinkedIn for finding people who work in specific industries.
That is actually so true.
Yeah, because people are on Tinder more. And they're more willing to talk to me because they're not like... tied down with a boring life.
You could get more responses out of a GP on Tinder than any GP that you actually go into, actually.
You know what? I bet I could send a GP on Tinder a strategic nude that subtly shows the mole on my shoulder and they'll let me know if something's wrong and I didn't pay for it.
That's actually a great way to get free help.
Yeah.
You know we live in Australia and that's really unnecessary. Like, we're doing okay.
Jemma, I don't want to leave my house though.
Okay, sorry, I didn't think of that.
It's the introvert thing.
It's the aggressive introvert in you.
Yeah.
So aggressively introverted, I'm going to go on Tinder, make a strategic nude, send it to a GP.
What if every health ailment you had, you found a way to take a strategic nude that kind of highlighted something you need to get checked? You could be like, I'm sorry, my arm's in a weird position. I can't move my elbow more than 45 degrees. Should I be worried about that?
I'd come over, but I've got a stabbing pain in my chest. And they're like, oh, is your heart beating fast? My blood pressure's 180. I actually know what a blood pressure should be.
I don't know either. Not high, I know that. Like, high blood pressure is a bad thing.
Yeah. Is the number...
Low blood pressure makes you pass out.
Yes.
You want middle blood pressure.
Oh, I want middle blood pressure.
That's what it's called.
Oh, it's not like a number, it's just, I've got middle blood pressure.
Yeah, there's only 3 options in the blood pressure dial. It's just low, medium, or high.
Fast.
Yeah.
No, or high. Yeah, fast.
Yeah, it's like if you get confused, just think of fast food drink sizes. There's small, medium, or large.
And that's the blood pressure.
For blood pressure, there is...
small, medium, and large.
Yeah.
I've got venti blood pressure.
Fucking hipsters.
I've got a gallon blood pressure. I've got a child-sized blood pressure.
If you've got an espresso blood pressure, big problem.
Yeah, get that checked.
You probably can't even hear this because you passed out already.
You're probably dead.
I've got a litre of blood pressure.
What if you just exchanged all these sizes for things? Like, rather than describing, like, water and litres, you go up to people and you go, oh, I've got, like, maybe 2 meters cubed of water here.
I've got 4 grams of water, if you'd like to share.
4 grams.
4 grams.
I've got, maybe, 3 bottles of cement. You don't just...
I've got 3 kilograms of aromatherapy that I'm happy to share with you if you're interested.
I've got about 5 suitcases of daddy issues. It's called baggage.
That one makes the most sense.
That one makes the most sense.
No one's even confused hearing that. They're like, that seems right.
That checks out. And I did. I checked it. Before. At the door.
You can't bring your daddy issues in here.
This is daddy-free zone. Except God. He's everywhere.
God is everywhere.
God is daddy.
Daddy.
You just sit there, you're like you're all by yourself in your house. You're like, daddy.
I saw this really funny piercer, tattoo on piercer.
Yeah.
And he was piercing this girl's ear, and he goes, I heard it only hurts if you're a bad person. And I loved it.
That's funny. I love people who have jobs like that who make it just a little bit.
Yeah.
There's this trick that bungee jump people do, where if you're bungee jumping and there's one person in the group that's really scared, you can kind of tee up with the bungee jumper person. I don't know if this happened to my dad or whatever, but someone told me the story of they get you to bungee jump, and they get the one person who's really scared to bungee jump backwards, facing everyone.
Yeah.
And as they go to fall back, 3, 2, 1, they go to fall back, the guy from the back runs forward with the rope and goes, wait! Right as you've committed. Just to scare the shit out of them.
That's horrible. I have a friend who went bungee jumping, and she was all tied up and everything, and she looked over the edge, changed her mind, turned around, tripped, fell over.
That's the perfect way for someone who doesn't want to bungee jump to bungee jump.
So funny.
On the way here, hold on, one more. On the way here, I saw a lawn mowing service called Lawn Ranger. Sorry, I just like it.
I love that store called Total Tools. Because every time I drive past, I'm like, tools.
You tools. You walk in and you look at them, you're like, bunch of tools. And I bet they get that joke all the time.
This place is full of tools.
And you get that joke so much, you get so bitter, you become the tool. It's a
self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's it. Okay, now we can finish. I'm done. I just want to get that out of the system. Yeah.
Okay. I think we should do something for ground control, because we've named them now.
Yes, you have a name, ground control, and you can call in any time. Send me a message, send Jayde a message, send Feedback Bearer a message. You know what? Post something to us. Send it via owls or foxes.
Yeah, we'll find it. Some guy wrote a message to me, and he mistakenly just put it on his Facebook page instead of actually addressing it.
Wait, did he at you?
No, he didn't do any of that. It just appeared in my feed, and I was like, that looks like it's for me.
That's the universe brought you a message. See, you can even get the message sent to you via the universe.
Yeah, you can just put it on your socials, and we'll find it.
Yes, for the 4-hour ground control.
Yes. Yeah, so ground control, we want to do something nice, we want to give you something, but you have to do something for us, so...
Yes.
So I had an idea. Did you have an idea too?
And I have an idea.
How do we...
So
are we
finding for ground controls... Are we finding for ground controls approval on an idea?
Yeah. I think...
I have a gift for you, ground control.
I've got a gift too.
Well,
why do you think yours is better than mine?
Okay, so do you want to know... I think mine's really good.
Mine's... I guarantee mine's better. Okay.
Oh, so, okay. All right, wait, can I go first? If you really think yours is better, then you're not going to worry about following my pitch.
All right.
Okay, what I want to do for ground control... Bold is the idea. What I want to do for ground control is I want everyone at ground control to send me their ugliest face. The ugliest selfie they could possibly pull.
So far, this sounds like it's more for us than ground control.
I'm going to really enjoy this. I'll participate too. But then from all those ugly faces, the winner, the ugliest selfie I get, I'm going to print on a mug. and I'm going to call it the ugly mug. And you win that mug. We'll sign it. And maybe I want to keep a version of it too. And I want to drink out of it every time we do a feedback.
I want a version too. That sounds awesome.
You also get an ugly mug.
Yeah.
So we get ugly mugs, and the person whose ugly mug it is gets the ugly mug. And then if, hypothetically, we ever start videotaping these things, the ugly mug will appear in our episodes.
Yeah, that'll be, talk show hosts have like their mug on their table that they
It's
sit
just
from.
gonna be
We'll have
someone's ugly face.
someone.
And you know what? We'll never address it.
Okay. I'm feeling a little self-conscious now because I love that idea.
You're welcome.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
I have an idea too.
Sure, whatever. I'm sure it's okay.
Okay, so ground control experiences time in a linear way. They need calendars to keep track of it.
Yes.
I want to do a feedback era calendar.
Ooh.
It's going to it's obviously past the start of the year, so we'll start it from April or something.
So it's a feedback era year. We're starting our own year.
We have our own year now.
Okay.
We'll start in April or May or whenever we get around to it.
I know, I like it because it's like all these people who got really, didn't purchase their calendar, now I'm going to wait till next year to get a calendar. No. You've got a half-year calendar.
We've got the monopoly on the market here. It's not a financial year calendar. It's not a calendar year calendar.
It's a feedback
This
era.
is a feedback era calendar.
It's just for people who are lazy. I like it.
And it's good for future profits because when their calendar runs out, who's selling a calendar that starts at the time they need it?
We have it.
It's early us. We're the early ones.
This is tricky.
Anyway.
Yes, okay.
The calendar's not the selling point. The selling point is...
Oh, I'm pretty sold on the calendar just starting in the middle of the year. I like that.
It's a nude calendar of us.
Oh.
I volunteered you for this.
Thanks.
This is part of my long-running, well-documented mission to get you naked.
This is gonna work. If people vote for you, this is not good.
But it's us, so it's not gonna be like a normal nude calendar. We'll just...
Okay, alright.
I want to do funny nudes.
Weird nudes.
I don't want to be naked, lying on a beach looking all sexy. I want to be naked, covered in dirt, getting arrested by the police. That's what I want, and I think that's what ground control want too.
I want us to be a picture of us taken from CV footage of us sneaking out of a house with a TV, just covering our privates.
That's really convenient. I think we already have that.
I think that's a video.
We just have to contact the police, get that report. The photo's probably in
Take
there.
a snapshot of that video of us stealing the TV naked. So that's your idea.
My idea.
That's your idea.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. However, I am nude in it. And I'm a little bit torn. But here's what's great. Ground control decides. And if they decide to pick mine, great idea. Okay. They get that you could get your face on a mug, guys. You could get your face.
I think that's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
Who
and
doesn't want their face on a mug?
If you pick Jade's idea, you're a pervert. So,
although I did hear that people who want their faces on mugs can't tie their shoelaces, so... Guys,
are you going to fall for these antics? You pick the mug idea. So, how are they going to vote? We're going to post up a picture.
On Instagram.
I'm going to put... what should we do? Like a mug and a naked person.
Yeah. And we've got some people we know listen that don't have Instagram or Facebook. You can text us.
Yes.
But you can just let us know.
Nude or mug.
Yeah.
Nude calendar
or
mug.
We'll count all the votes.
We'll tally them up across the board. I'll even go as far as you can get double votes if you do it on different platforms.
Yeah.
If you message us on Facebook and then you message us on Instagram and then you also comment on the Instagram, that's three votes. Yeah, so go ahead. Show us how much of a pervert you are by voting 3 times for the nude calendar.
I feel a little bit like the ugly mug competition is kind of a long game that you're playing to call me ugly. And I'm going to be so upset if I win.
I'm going to reveal the mug and it's just you. That's me.
I participated just to be nice and be part of it, and then I win.
No, Jane, I wouldn't do that to you.
No, we got a lot of listeners who I think are quite attractive, but could make themselves very ugly.
We combine the two.
Oh,
pull in ugly faces in the nude calendar. No, guys, it's nude calendar or
ugly mugs.
Ugly mugs. I think we're done. We're done here.
So aggressive.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean
You
to be-
still like the podcast, right?
Yeah, I do. I'll
Yeah.
come back.
Okay.
I'll be here next week.